What's up, everybody? It's your boy Randall D, TechGeek RLD, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the 2017 fall dashboard update for the Xbox One, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X. So, of course, I had to throw all three Xboxes in there because I'm pretty sure they're going to launch this with the Xbox One S this fall. But anywho, so this is the new dashboard they rolled out to the current Inside members, the Insiders, the Xbox Insiders crew. If you're part of that team, part of the beta tier, you're able to preview the new dashboard. So this fall, this is kind of like an example of what the new dashboard will look like when it comes out this fall. So, of course, they made a couple changes here. At the top, you got your little tabs: home, mixer, community, entertainment, and store. So of course, going to those, you can use the bumper buttons on the controller to kind of navigate between those. Let's go to let's start with the home tab. This is where the most changes took place, is on the home section. On the home section, you're able to kind of scroll down and you can rearrange these sections here. Like the first row I got as my games and apps. The second row I got as pins. Then I got Gears of War 4. Titanfall 2. Then I got, the friends I play Xbox with the most. Champion GST, I see you out there playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I see you. I don't play that, but that's your game. It is what it is. I can scroll down a little bit further. D-Bird 33rd, Dark Driver 23. Then I got some little advertisement at the bottom, Xbox Live Gold. So when they do announce new games and the gold for deals with gold, I have, a little update on what's going on. So I got that at the bottom of the list. That's advertisement. They're trying to, get that money out your pocket. And towards the very bottom, I got the realistic, immersive HDR games. Of course, if I click on that, it's going to go to the Microsoft Store, and it's going to list all the HDR games for Xbox One. We don't need to get into that right now. But nonetheless, though, this list here on this homepage, you're able to rearrange it to your liking. Like I said, at first I got the most played games I play the most, which is Gears 4, Titanfall 2, and I got my most recent friends I play games with the most. On the controller, if you press the Y button to edit the block, they call these blocks, by the way. Up, when you go down, 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 each section is a block. So nonetheless, if I start with pins, I can click edit block, which is the Y button. Doing that, I'm able to rearrange this block and change the order that it's in. I want to keep this at the top because I want to see my most played games toward the top, so I have access to them faster. But nonetheless, you can rearrange this in whatever order you like. So I already have mine set as pins, Gears 4, Titanfall 2, then my friends. I want to keep pins at the top. So of course it says confirm, delete, cancel. And I want to cancel because I want to make no changes. So also on the side, if you click on the icon like the pin, or to click this icon which says Gears of War 4 or Titanfall 2, if I click on that big box, it's going to launch the game. So of course I don't want to do that right now. I'm giving a demonstration of the dashboard. Let's see what else here. Also want to touch on, when you press the guide button, they changed that layout also. So pressing the big white X on your controller, the guide button, you're greeted with a little pop-up menu on the side. So this has also been revamped pretty heavily. Toward the top, you can kind of scroll between achievements, multiplayer, or your party section, your friends, or like a community type section, your home, your communication. You got little important messages from Xbox Live. If I go into that, it's going to show only Xbox Live messages. For example, the last message from them was about winning $40 if you participate in the sweepstakes. But of course I didn't win that. You know how that is. So that's where you'll find your important messages from Xbox Live. You can create a new conversation, which will bring up your friends list. So you can text people, send people messages, things like that. Conversations is going to list all your conversations with your friends. So, and of course I told somebody, stop crying and enjoy the game. People be on here crying all the time. You know how that is. But anyways, so that's the communication tab. You can go over again, broadcast and capture. So of course, this would be where you can make changes to your Microsoft Beam or the mixer, however they want to call it, your broadcast settings, things of that nature. Go over to settings again, and you're greeted with system and app notifications in this section. Clicking on that, of course, the notification just appeared a few minutes ago. Give us feedback about messaging, blah, blah, blah. I'll do that later. So let's clear that. I'll send them a message later. I'm also going to touch on all settings next. But nonetheless, this is the new layout when you press the guide button. I like it's pretty neat. A little pop-up overlay on top of whatever you're watching, whatever you're doing. For example, if I bring up TV, so let's go to entertainment. Let's come down to live TV. When I press the guide button, it's going to bring up that nice little interface. You know, the home, my games and apps, store, pins, things of that nature. So of course the TV is running in the background. But I like that, the little interface, the little pop-up, and you have access to, you know, your people, your achievements, broadcast, things like that. You know, they did a good job on this nice little overlay when you press the home button, when you press the guide button, I'm sorry. So let's go back home just to turn the TV off. You know, we ain't trying to watch Love and Hip Hop right now. But anyways, next, let's touch on settings, because they revamped that screen also. So of course, getting to settings, you'll press the guide button, kind of scroll over to the cog, all settings. So they made some changes to this layout also. So of course, under your account, you get your menu sections on the side over there, and on the other side you have the little buttons you can click on. I don't want to click on too much of these buttons because I ain't trying to reveal too much personal information to the internet, but I'll kind of go through each section so you can get an example of kind of what it looks like. So this is the account section, personalization, you know, my home, Xbox, my profile, blah, 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 network. Again, these are the same settings on the previous dashboard. It's just the layout is different. So each of these buttons are just shortcuts to the previous, you know, layout of how it used to look. For example, if I click on network settings, it's going to bring up the old network settings. So of course, you know, wired, it shows your NAT type, things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. So that's network. System, console information, I don't want to reveal that. That's going to show off my serial number, things like that. Time, storage, Cortana settings, blah, blah, blah. Display and sound. Video output, you know, 4K UHD, blah, blah, blah. It's an Xbox One S system, obviously. Advanced video settings. This right here, I think this is a new option. I don't remember this on the previous dashboard. I could be wrong, but I think this is new. Allow YCC4:22. I think that's new, but sound off in the comment section if I'm wrong. That may be new, I'm not sure. 4K TV details, all green check marks, blah, blah, blah. You know, Samsung, you know, Samsung take no shortcuts. This TV supports everything, you know. Samsung 70-inch 4K, I ain't playing with them. Anyways, all check marks, you know, typical, kind of the same stuff you seen on the previous Xbox dashboard settings. What else is there? Audio output, same stuff. Oh yeah, I think that's also new. Dolby Atmos for home theater, HDMI only. If you have a Dolby Atmos compatible receiver, you're able to get that out of the Xbox One. Of course, mine only supports DTS and Dolby Digital 5.1, so I can't really test the Dolby Atmos. I have to upgrade my hardware, and that costs money. You know how that is. Then here's the option for headset audio: Windows Sonic headphones, Dolby Atmos for headphones, blah blah blah. Connecting devices, power and startup, preferences. There may be some new stuff in this section. I'm not sure. TV in one guide. Disc and Blu-ray, ease of access. So that's the settings section, and other than that, that may be about it. Let's check out the other tabs at the top. So we'll go to Mixer. So of course, this is Microsoft's broadcast service. They're trying to compete with Twitch with and YouTube gaming, things of that nature. Partner spotlight at the bottom, feature broadcast. That's about it for Mixer. Let's see, we have the community section here. And of course, this section has been revamped slightly. You got clubs on Xbox, trending on Xbox, and you got something to share. Let's share something real quick. Let's see here. Let's type in front of the controller here. That new dashboard. Send post that real quick. You can also, I guess you can attach a photo. These are my, I guess these are my previous screenshots from the past 14 days ago, 6 days ago, blah, blah, blah. Let me just share that new dashboard. So that's going to post on the community section. Wait for it to refresh and bam. So, so this is the new community section. You can kind of scroll down and you have the videos and highlights and clips from your friends on your friends list, from the Xbox community, things of that nature. Nothing too extravagant, but nice little section of clips and photos and things like that. See what your friends is up to. Let's see here. What else we got? Let's see what's trending on Xbox. Let's click on that. So this is what's trending on Xbox. So this picture has almost 2,000 likes from Need for Speed. We got some girl right here. If you highlight it, it should play a clip. Yeah. She just went ham on somebody. So highlighting the block will show like a little video thumbnail if you don't want to go into the video in full. That's pretty neat. So this is the trending section. What else we got? Let's press B. Let's go back. Clubs on Xbox. Yeah, I don't really want to get into that. Entertainment. So I think this looks exactly the same as the previous entertainment section on the previous dashboard. You get your top rated TV shows and movies, and you're able to watch these shows depending on if you have that particular app installed on your Xbox One console. So, Ballers, that's that show. That's that show. Dwayne Johnson, he did his thing on that. Anyways, Netflix, Sling, Naruto. So this is the entertainment section. Nothing too shabby there. You can go over to the store section. And like I said, this layout, it looks very similar to the previous dashboard. Well, honestly, I think these is new. Browse accessories, browse music. I don't think the last dashboard looked like this. I don't have a previous Xbox to compare it to. But anyways, so this is the store section. And like I said, that's about it. That's the new dashboard coming out this fall to the Xbox One, One S, and One X systems this fall. I think the last thing I want to touch on is when you add friends to your home screen, it just gives you access to send a message or invite them to a party, and it shows their most recent activity. I wouldn't even call that most recent activity because that says 184 days ago. So yeah, Xbox still has a little things they need to catch up on and get sorted out. But yeah, that's about it. Nice little clean little interface. It's been nice and snappy and fast. I'm kind of disappointed they still don't have the little feature where you can watch TV and play the game at the same time. I forgot what that's called now. I don't see no feature like that at the moment where you can kind of do two things at once. But other than that though, the dashboard is pretty snappy and fast. I haven't seen any lag. There has been a couple bugs I've ran into, but like I said, this is the beta version, so I expect that nonetheless. It's in beta right now. It's not going to be just perfect tip-top shape, because it's in beta. But other than that though, it's pretty fast and snappy. So I don't want the video to get too long. It's your boy TechGeek RLD. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all the usual places. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. How do you feel about the new dashboard? Sound off in the comment section. What kind of changes would you like to see in it? Do you think Microsoft did a good job on this one? They seem to revamp the dashboard, kind of frequently. Like the 360 had a couple dashboard updates. And now we're on the Xbox One. This is like what, the third major Xbox One dashboard update? I want to say it's the third one. I may be wrong. Sound off in the comment section. But it is what it is. It's your boy TechGeek RLD. I'm gonna get on out of here. It is what it is. Y'all know my slogan, game time. They gonna learn today. All right, y'all.